third day in full pads. How do you feel you guys are coming along right now?
Still early in camp, like you said, third day in full pads. So things can look a little raw. That's going to be expected, but a lot of good things have been showing up, in film and even today. So pretty promising look for the outcome.
How big are these scrimmages in front of some fans and also in Folsom to get the younger guys and maybe some of the guys who haven't been here kind of acclimated to what this environment is?
Right. Well, the sooner they can get acclimated, the better, and they get a little taste of what it's like out here, a little fan cheer, and out here in front of what feels like a huge stadium, but everyone's on top of you. I think that it's big. It's bigger for the younger guys, and as the older guys, it's a little more of like okay, you got to tighten some stuff down. Let's be crisp. Let's make it good. And then we move it on to the younger guys. All right, you guys take the reins and see what you can do and how you're going to react here in these situations, because they're very game-like situations with sudden change and stuff like that.
You lose 9 starters defensively. You got a lot of guys that have to step up and take some responsibility in bigger roles this year. How do you see this defense coming along so far?
Well, with the guys that have stepped up so far and the guys that will step up, a lot of the guys have already had reps in game situations and other things. I think the whole starter comment, not even just with you, but with everyone.
Right?
Yeah, like there's so many different packages. At one game you'll be a starter, one game you won't be, just because it's based on what they're going to give you. And so who we have here and who we have back this year is pretty promising. And the guys who have stepped up, who haven't played or who have played fewer reps than others, they're doing a great job with hitting the ground running.
What were your goals this year? I mean, you were named first team All-Pac-12 last year, which was huge, obviously. What were your personal goals this summer heading into this season?
I'm trying to get better than I was last year. Last year we started out in this position with Buff, and I think it probably looked a little raw for me, but then it started to look a little more comfortable, and I started to do a lot more. And so my goals have been, trying to expand my role there and do more of my job and really become a better student of the game. And I've done that so far, and I plan on continuing to do so.
How much of your weightlifting regimen changed from having to handle receivers and maybe a tight end to going up against tackles?
It's actually stayed the same. If you can push the weight, you can push the weight.
Good. When you look at where you guys are overall right now, do you like the progressions that the offense has made this year? I mean, you go up against them every day in camp, right? You've got almost everybody returning last year. Do you see this offense getting better and playing at a faster pace?
I do, and I think days like today, if you're going to judge off that, I wouldn't take that with a grain of salt. I think that everything that you saw today is a little snippet of what's to come, and what I've seen from the Blackout boys and the rest of the offense as a unit, is just rolling speed, and they're going to give us some problems, and we need to adjust, and that's what we need so we can handle everyone else, in the pack, because no one's going to slow down for us,
So big part, obviously, the secondary is making sure the guys up front do their job, so you guys aren't kind of hanging out there. Do you see?
Well, we preach everyone doing your 111th and everyone doing your own job, so no one has to compensate for anyone else. And that all comes with trusting your brother that's there in front of you or behind you. And the coaches say, if 11 players make the wrong call, then you can't be wrong. So if we all make the wrong check, then we're all on the same page and we'll live it down, we'll play it through.
Do you see some of those guys like the newcomers, Javier, stepping up, Leo, Tim, maybe taking on a bigger role this year? Do you see the progress that you've needed to from them?
Yeah, I've seen them step up just like everyone else has, and I don't think there hasn't been very much of a cliff, a fall off, a drop off from what we've lost. Those guys were great, but that was also last year. This is a new team now, new dynamic, and we're trying to just make it cohesive. Team camaraderie, everything going the right way it should be, and people are stepping up and doing their job. So I would say that everyone is right where they need to be.